What's up, everyone? In this video, some more dirty and funny jokes compilation from TikTok. These always get me. Let's get to it.
Hey Mom, what's easier to pick up the heavier it gets? Women.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Mom,
Yes, honey?
what starts with a V and helps girls get whatever they want?
Cassidy.
What? What is it?
Really?
What is it?
Vagina.
No, it's their voice.
If you have no hands, can you wear gloves?
No.
If you have no legs, can you wear socks?
No.
Why are you wearing a bra?
What? She was working in a restaurant. Was that the boss? In this meme or whatever, it says, nah, he violated it. With a bunch of crying, laughing emojis. She looks like she's 18 to 20. And she's working at her job. Whoa. And as soon as he said it, let's go back to it. 18-year-old, 20-year-old, 18 to 20-year-old blonde.
If you have no hands, can you wear gloves?
No.
If you have no legs, can you wear socks?
No.
Why are you wearing a bra?
It like barely got a reaction. So I wonder if she was like swore or hit him, or it said the name of the restaurant, like Dings or Dingoes.
Hey John, want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Little Johnny's teacher says, hey little Johnny, tell me a story with a moral in it. Little Johnny says, all right, I got one. There's this horse and this chicken that are playing out in the meadow, and the horse falls into some quicksand. He says, hurry up, go get the farmer and get me out of here. Well, the chicken runs back to the farm. The farmer's now nowhere to be found, so he takes the BMW, backs it up to the quicksand, throws a rope to the horse, ties it around the bumper, pulls the horse out. So the horse is so thankful. A couple days later, chicken falls into the same quicksand and says, hurry up, go get the farmer. So the horse thinks, he says, well, I could probably stand over this quicksand. So he stands over, he says, all right, grab a hold of my penis. So the chicken grabs a hold of his penis and pulls him out. Teacher says, that's great, well, what's the moral of the story? Well, the moral is, if you're hung like a horse, you don't need a BMW to pick up chicks.
A man dies, and the next thing he sees is a man with horns, and he says, oh no, I didn't get into heaven? And Satan says, you did not. But hell's not so bad. You like alcohol? Guy says, yeah. He says, it's all we do on Monday, man. We drink. Bourbon, scotch, gin, whatever you want. Beer, wine. What about smoking? You like smoking? Guy says, yeah. He says, Tuesday's smoking day. It's all we do all day. Cigarettes, pipes, cigars, whatever you want. What about gambling? You like gambling? Guy says, yeah. It's all we do Wednesday, man. Craps, baccarat, poker, whatever you want to play. Blackjack, do it all day. Guy's like, oh my God. What about drugs? You like drugs? Guy says, yeah. Thursday's drug day, man. Meth, heroin, marijuana, whatever you want to do. And you're already dead. It's not going to hurt you. And you're gay, right? And the guy says, what? And Satan says, you're a homosexual, aren't you? He says, no, I'm straight as an arrow. And Satan says, oh. Yeah, you're not going to like Friday.
Joe Biden walks into a bank And he walks up to the teller window and he says, "Good morning, could you cash this check here for me, please?" And the teller says, "Oh, Mr. Biden, I'd be glad to. Let's see here. Planned Parenthood, okay, $1,000, I can do that. Could I just please see some identification?" And Biden said, "Well, I had my chauffeur drive me here, I guess, but I don't have any ID. I don't typically need it." The teller says, "Well, you know what? A few weeks back, Tiger Woods into the branch here without identification, and to prove he was indeed Tiger Woods, he pulled out his putting iron and made a putt all the way across the bank here into a cup, and that proved that it was him. So if you can do anything to prove that you are who you say you are, then we can do something here." So Biden thought about it for a long time, and after several minutes of thinking, he came back and he said, "I'm sorry, I just nothing comes to mind. I don't know what I could possibly do to prove to you I am Joe Biden." The teller says, "That'll work. Would you like large or small bills?"
Horoscope girls be like, "Hey, I'm sorry I cheated on you and fucked your dad." It's just how I am. Why don't we just put all the ocean water in a cup, clean out the bottom, then pour it back? I don't know, that's a lot of water. We need 2 cups. To my blind follower. Why don't we just put...
She's reading.
Horoscope girls be like, "Hey, I'm sorry I cheated on you and fucked your dad."
She's reading tweets. Horoscope girls be like, "Hey, I'm sorry I cheated on you and fucked your dad, but I'm an asparagus. It's just how I am." Asparagus. That's not a sign.
It's just how I am. Why don't we just put all the ocean water in a cup, clean out the bottom, then pour it back? I don't know, that's a lot of water.
Someone replied, "I don't know, that's a lot of water, man. Might need 2 cups." That's a good...
2 cups. To my blind followers. How are they supposed to read this? It's sign language.
Mom? Yes, honey?
Wait. It's sign language, but you have to... It's emojis. They can't... Oh my gosh.
What starts with a V and helps girls get whatever they want?
Cassidy.
What? What is it?
Really?
What is it?
Vagina.
No, it's their voice. 1961 Buick Flamingo with rotating front seat. Imagine your mom having this when you were younger. She could just do it.
1961 Buick Flamingo with rotating front seat. Imagine your mom having this when you were younger. She could just do a 360 and beat your ass. Stop fighting, kids. I'm gonna turn this seat around and beat your ass. It's good.
Yo, I'm in class, kids were working, talking and whatnot. I hear this, you're like a plunger. I'm springing a punch.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Hey, I got one for you. Okay. Perfect, because I got a book joke for you. Hey, can you name the book that has made the most impact on my life?
The Bible?
No, your checkbook.
That was good. Get out. Hold my checkbook back to it.
They're in a bookstore. That was a good one.
Why was the computer late for work? Because it had a hard drive.
What does milk and a black dad have in common?
Milk and a black dad.
Yep.
Can't tell you.
They're both still at the store.
Hey Mom, how do you get a nun pregnant? Fuck her.
You goddamn right what he's gonna say.
That is why I think there is only one good use for the N-word. That is for my bank password. Because I would never blurt that out to anyone. Even if I were being robbed by a black man, and he were to say, dude, give me your password, I would be like, I can't. I would turn this robbery into a homicide.
That's a good one.
Joke time. There's a preacher, a Boy Scout, and a blonde all on an airplane together. The pilot suddenly becomes unconscious. The plane is going down. The three look around in the back and they notice that there's only 2 parachutes. Quickly, the blonde grabs one and jumps off the plane. She's like, I'm saving myself. And so the preacher looks at the Boy Scout and says, listen, I've come to terms with God. I know where I'm going when I die. I want you to take the last parachute. And the Boy Scout looks at the preacher and says, don't worry, that lady grabbed my backpack. We'll be fine.
The blonde took his backpack and jumped out, thinking it was a damn parachute. Oh, God.
Hey, Moses. Why does Dr. Pepper come in a bottle?
Why?
Because his wife is dead. Why can't orphans play baseball?
Why?
Because they don't know where home is. What's yellow and can't swim?
A school bus.
Full of children. Yo, Moses, what do you call a deaf gyno?
What?
A lip reader. You know how every time we're going to take a group photo of people, I hand you the camera? That's because you're the ugly one.
Oh.
Sound like my mom.
Just remember, you're not useless, Moses. You can always serve as a bad example.
Again, like my mom.
Yo, why are friends like snow? No, because if you pee on them, they'll disappear.
Why are you peeing on your friends?
Mom. What? So, Minnie goes up to Mickey and asks for a divorce. And Mickey said, are you fucking serious? She goes, no, I'm fucking goofy.
So about a week and a half ago, my mother-in-law was reading The Exorcist. She said, this book is evil. This is the most terrifying book I've ever read. So bad I can't even finish reading it. She took it down by the lake and threw it in the water. So I went to Target, and I bought another copy, and I ran it under the water, put it next to her nightstand. I'm going to hell.
That's a good prank. I like.
Ma! What's the difference between your job and your wife? After 5 years, your job will still suck.
Hey, babe. Can we talk for a second? So, just something that's been on my mind, and I just really want to talk about it.
Alright.
Well, the life of a penis is just really sad. I mean, his hair's a mess, his brothers are nuts, his neighbor's a fucking asshole, and his best friend's a pussy. And not to mention, his owner beats the shit out of him all the time.
Those are funny. Take care. Be safe. Peace, everyone.